Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Wilson. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Looking to chuck it again. That's caught. It's Clay. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it in the open. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds his man.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's a quick grab. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. Looking for his back. Checks this down to the running back. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now will they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane?
in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Gators. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Wilson. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get line.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, tied.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaking free at the 35. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense really clicking.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's a comeback route.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Wilson. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10, touchdown, Bama. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
The extra point makes it 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Excellent catch and run by the senior. And the Gators are in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end will bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play.
All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gators. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Wilson. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The pass rush closing in. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just
finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He hands it off from the gun. And the Sox were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. But there is a marker on the field. He just might get another shot at this. Instead of giving up a field goal, that roughing call brings the offense back out to extend the drive into the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Dropping back, it's Wilson. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's swarmed by the defense. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking to pass. It's Wilson. He's looking to scramble. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the 1st down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Wilcox. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, but we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sticks. It's man. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. reception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Breaks into the open. Touchdown, tied. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the point after is good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wide out. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long.
Roll Tide, son.
Interception here late in this game.
To throw, it's Wilson. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Fires it on the move. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on first down. The tight end's got it on the corner route. What a sag by the senior.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Grab made by the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. That completion sets up a second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida. That's a crucial. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Gators will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
After all that, heaves it deep down the middle. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive with a playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offense.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
29.
Bringing it out, it's Lewis. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's called in way downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, that one big play has got them out near midfield. Back to throw. It's Evanson. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Snags a good throw. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And they tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Breaks into open space. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down. Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for
But that wildcat ass, bro. I don't want that shit. That shit ass.
I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back.
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
That wildcat ass.
Don't
run this on me.
Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He lets it rip. Complete with a running back on his 4th down play. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Receiver makes the catch.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
With this big a fourth-quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have.
And they've got him behind the line. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get any closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Florida, 42.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Throws to the tight end. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And it's a direct snap. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Terrible. That Wildcat shitty, bro. That'll work against Georgia and them boys.
Get ready for that next play.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. For the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Gators will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. And that is a fitting end today for this offense. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on.